Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal, and back there in her chair is my co-host Brownie Bear. Brownie, she goes by a whole bunch of different names. So today is an unboxing from Premiere. As you can see here, here my box. I did open it, but I did not look at anything else. Just wanted to get that opened. There's two reasons why I did this purchase. One was to get some more yarn for a blanket that I'm working on, which I'll show you here in just a second. I will be coming out with a tutorial for it, as well as a pattern that you can purchase off of my website where all the merch is at. It'll be on there available as well. So I got the neon yarn. That's been like a couple months ago, 2-3 months ago now. And I came up with my own pattern. So hopefully nobody tries to steal my idea. I'm only going to show it briefly. I'm not going to leave it up on screen for too long because I want it just to be a sneak peek. I have not come to the last color change before the repeat of colors. And there is, and I'm kind of in the middle of one of the rows. So I will show you here what it looks like. Now this is not the direction it's going to be, but this is so far what it looks like. It's going to go this direction. So it's going to be your height, your width, your length to height to width. Length to width. I don't know. It's opposite of what you would normally do for a blanket. So this is the start of it. Again, like I said, I'm on a row here. Now, I will let you know, if you do not want to use black as your color that you use in between, you can still do something. You can do something different, but I think that makes it really pop. I have the blue left to do, and then it's going to repeat back to the first color that I started with. Once I get that first set of colors done, I will start working on the tutorial for you guys. I'll give you the stitch multiple, all that stuff. So if you want to make it bigger, longer, because you want to measure it against your height instead of measuring against your width. So it's height that you're working from to width. So it's a little backwards. I have come out with a song for this. It's called The Electric Slide. That's what I'm naming this blanket. So just keep a lookout for that when it does get released. I'm hoping sometime next month. It all depends on how fast I can get through getting it finished and adding the border for you. So I do have an idea for a border. But it also depends on how much yarn I use up. So, okay. Let's get to the unboxing. Because I'm sure that's really what you came for. Not to look at that blanket. But if you do like that blanket, let me know in the comment section. Again, it is my own chevron style pattern. Alright, because I'm using black, I had gotten two with the order originally, because I was thinking about doing black in the neon, and then I had an idea from Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches to do white. So this is that's why I came up with the black, white, the neon color, white, black, and so on. So I got 6 more of the Premiere Basic Black. These are actually going a lot further than you would think, because I'm still working on the second skein, and this is all that I have left of it. So I had to order more. I didn't have any other Premiere Basic Black, and I really want to make sure it's all the same yarn when I get this put together and show you guys. Alright, and I got another 3-pack. Now, I will have to say that I'm glad that I opened this up off camera, because this one was at the very top. I got a surprise box or mystery box. Premiere calls it surprise boxes. I got one of them. We'll go through that here in a second. But this part was attached to the top of the box, the lid. There was tape and it's open. So I'm going to have to start with this bag, and then if I need to, I'll go to this one. So there's my 6 black. And so far, I do believe if you're gonna want to make this blanket, I will let you know definitely on how much black you're gonna need. But you only need one skein of every neon color, unless you want to do it one particular neon color. You will need. There's 6 of them. You'll need 12, roughly, just to make sure, because I'm using it also in the border. So, all right. Now this was interesting. What the heck is this? Something that I wasn't expecting. I will show it to you this way. Can you tell what that says? 4-hour olive oil, organic. What the heck? I didn't think Premier did food. When the heck did they start sending out olive oil? Let's see. 4-hour. So it's picked and pressed within 4 hours. Product of Turkey. I've never seen that even in stores. There it goes. Organic 4-hour olive oil. Well, my husband does like using olive oil and peanut oil or lard versus shortening or vegetable oil or canola oil when we make stuff. Max 0.3 acidity, so it's very low in acidity. It's interesting. Comes out of Harrisburg, North Carolina. Distributor of 4-hour Olive Oil Incorporated. I wonder if they have a food company. It wouldn't surprise me, because some people just don't do one niche. Some people go off into other niches, but this is from Harrisburg. Is that where... Premier Yarns is in Harrisburg, so that would be very interesting if they do food too. Alright, so that was a neat surprise. Alright, now... my surprise box. So this is the bottom of the box. You can kind of see some of the colors in there. I'm going to try to open this the rest of the way. Get my scissors. I've never gotten a surprise box from Premier. I've always ordered what I want from them directly, so this will be interesting. I have gotten Mary Maxon's surprise boxes, and they're okay. You're going to get stuff that they're discontinuing, so anything in the bag deals or clearance items will possibly be in these boxes. So if there isn't anything that you really like from there, I would suggest not getting it. That's just my opinion. But if you like surprise boxes, it's worth it. It's $25 for one. So, ooh. There's one in here that I've been wanting to try. Oh yeah, all right. So I'm going to take this big box down from my husband's chair because I'm using his chair while he's at work. Okay, Yarn, don't be getting caught on that tape. Alrighty. So, okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, we've got Bunny Brights, which is 100% polyester. It's 43 yards or 40 meters. It is 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. This one is in the color Kelly. Oh, let me show you that here. Now, this has not been tested. Oh, yeah, it has. There's the Oeko-Tex. This is considered a 7 weight. It recommends 15 millimeter knitting needles as well as 15 millimeter crochet hook. If you're making a project with this, it's suggested to buy enough to complete the project for the same dye lot. Interesting. It is machine wash warm, tumble dry, gentle low heat. Now see, I have an extra low heat one. So this would be something cool to put like on a border of a blanket, or the border for a, because if you're not used to this kind of yarn like me, it might be a little difficult to just crochet with it and actually go row by row. And now I have two of them. And are these the same? No. This one's in the color Sour Apple. This one is the Kelly. And then I have one more, I think, in here of this style. Did I say two? No. Oh, I'm so happy I got this box. Okay, so these are the two Bunny Brights yarn. And this is considered like a novelty yarn in my opinion, because it's a different style of yarn, and not everybody likes to work with it. Now I did see that they actually, I think they used this when they did a pet bed, but this is definitely not a big enough to do a pet bed for my two kids. There's that potato back there. And then my monkey, which is Bella, which you guys really don't see her, but she's my brindle. Unless I take a video of them and post it on the channel, like at Christmas time and stuff, you don't see Bella. Alright. Now, I'm not sure about this next one, but I will show it to you anyways. We have the Raffia. I got two of these. And it's in the color Cream. Let me just make sure. No, this one's white. This one says Cream. So they're two different colors. I would have never noticed that. Okay, so they are a little different. This one here is Cream. This one here is white. There's a slight difference. In the box, they looked exactly the same. Now, these are things that you can use to make, like, bags with, or baskets. So, that's the only thing I can think of that this is good for. Maybe, like, those, like, the hats that I seen at Walmart, where they're crocheted, the bucket hats. Because I was trying to figure out how, if I could mimic it, and really, all you have to do is see the starting point of it. And know how many double crochets it started with to go and make a bucket hat with it. I personally wouldn't make a bucket hat with this. This is not something I would want to put on my head. It is hand wash and lay flat to dry. You can go to PremierYarns.com and get patterns for this. They do have patterns for it. It is considered a 5 bulky. Recommend 6mm knitting needles as well as 6mm crochet hook. It's 131 yards or 120 meters, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. And there's that. And this does not obviously have the Oeko-Tex because it's raffia. This was not something I would have wanted in there, but it's okay. Maybe I'll find something that I can make off the website and show you guys in the future. Not right now because I'm busy working on this blanket. And then we have Parfait Chunky Glitz in two different colors. This one is the Tangerine Glitz. I don't know, hopefully you can see the sparkle on that. No, that's a better side. Now this is Oeko-Tex tested. Let's see. This is a bulky 6. It recommends an 8mm or knitting needles as well as 8mm crochet hook. Buy enough, obviously. These are the colors that have been up there, I think, for a while that have been on clearance. The Glitz, the Parfait Glitz. Now, I'm not a big Parfait person, but I could probably make something with these two together, the blue and orange. What do you think? Maybe a winter hat. It's not enough to make anything else, but maybe a hat or a scarf. It is 109 yards or 100 meters. It's 94% polyester. Oh, I'm sorry. This one here was 100% cellulose rayon, which is taken from bamboo. If I'm not mistaken. It doesn't state that, but I think rayon is something that you can get from bamboo. Okay, back to the Glitz. Let's see. Okay. Machine wash, warm, tumble dry, gentle, low heat. And again, I have an extra low heat setting. So I can throw it in on that or no heat. And this one is in the color Seaside. Seaside and Tangerine. What do you think about putting those two together or making a scarf out of one and a hat out of the other? Let me know in the comment section. And if you've ever used this parfait style before, let me know. Ooh. Hey, this is a brand new yarn. How the heck did I get this? Maybe they gave it to me to test out. I don't know. This is weird. I mean, I did pay for this. I am an affiliate with Premier, but I was not expecting the luster because this is a really new yarn. Why they would be sending it in a mystery box? Maybe they're doing it or a surprise box. Maybe they're doing it so you can test it out and make something with it. I did get two. I hope they're in the same color because they do look like the same color. Carrot and carrot. Yep, carrot. So I'm going to show you this one and then I'll read you the information on it. So this is, well, I just dropped that one. Hold on. Come here. Okay, I probably wouldn't have been making all that noise if I had just gotten up and bent down to get it. Alright, so there's this one. So this is in the color Carrot. It is anti-pilling everyday worsted luster. Like new, wash after wash. It's 94% anti-pilling acrylic and 6% rayon, which is, I do believe, the little sparkles in there. It's 174 yards or 160 meters, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. It is obviously it said medium, number 4 weight. Recommends 5 millimeter knitting needles or a 5.5 crochet hook. It is machine wash, warm, tumble dry. So tumble dry usually means no heat. And if you do that, you follow the instructions on this one, it will be like new, wash after wash. I don't know what I would make with it though. I don't have enough to... It is very soft though. Very soft. Even with the little sparkle in it, it is very soft. Maybe down the road I'll get other colors to maybe go together. I don't know yet, but I got 2 of those. And then I got... Ooh, yeah. One of my favorite Premier yarns. Besides Basic, Sweet Rolls is my second favorite. I take it back. This is probably my favorite and then Basic because it's a multicolored. And this is in the color Black Pepper Swirl. Black Pepper Swirl. It looks like it's got some pinkish hints to it. I could be seeing that totally wrong. But it's like black, gray, a really light gray with like a hint of... Oh, why did my stuff stop? Oh. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what the heck just happened. My computer just froze on me. So I don't know where I left off. If I was talking about this one or the luster yarn. But I got 2 Carrot luster yarns. Again, sorry if I already showed this. And then I was talking about how this is like my top Premier yarn. Because I did get started on this style of yarn when Dollar Tree had it, which is the Sweet Roll brand line, which is a 4 weight. Now, this one does not say that it's been Okotex approved. I don't know if they started doing that with the newer ones. This one came in, this is the color Black Pepper Swirl. And to me, I'm seeing like hints of pink in the really, now this just could be my eyes, but in this part right here, on screen, it looks more like a very light gray. But in person, there's like a light pinkish hint to it. And then there's a little bit darker gray there. Then there's the black. Then it goes back to the dark gray, the lighter gray, and then back. So, and I only have one of these, but I know one of these will make a hat. I actually got almost 2 hats out of one of these doing a bucket style hat. This one had these, all the Sweet Roll yarns have 245 yards or 224 meters, 5 ounces or 140 grams. They recommend 5.5 knitting needles as well as 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. It is machine wash, warm, tumble dry. So again, tumble dry means no heat. You don't put any heat because there isn't, even in the little description here, there's no dots like, let's go back here, where it's got this one where it's got like 2 dots. 2 dots. That's warm. But when you go to the dryer, there's nothing there. So that means no heat. You're just supposed to tumble dry it, which I think takes too long in my opinion. So I put it on extra low heat for my stuff, and I haven't had a problem with Sweet Rolls. This is my favorite Premier Yarns yarn, and my second favorite's going to be the basic yarn. So there's that, which was a nice surprise. And then the next one is one that I've been wanting to try since they came out with it. And I'm so happy. I got 2 different colors in it. We'll start with one and then go to the other one. So I know that this is a very fine yarn, but oh, that's weird. Okay. This is a very fine yarn. This is the Cotton Sprouts Stripes. It's 874 yards or 800 meters, 7 ounces or 200 grams. This one here is in the color Cream Stripe. So they're all basically the same color scheme for the multicolors, but the in-between color is a cream color for this one. And for whatever reason, the outside piece actually got taped. And I'll show you that here in a second. Got taped to the label. That's for the outside. So I guess they put that there in case you want to use it from the outside and then go to the, or from the, or from the center you have it, and you can just snip. You could just leave that piece there. You don't even have to use it. They did consider this a number 2 fine weight. It's 100% cotton, and they recommend 2.75 millimeter knitting needles or 2.25 millimeter crochet hook, which I've never gone that far down before. But I have been wanting to try this yarn, and I could never make up my mind what color did I want between the other colors, and I could never figure that out. But this is the one. And the label on it's kind of loose. Maybe that's another reason why they taped it, because if it was that loose and it fell off, you could have a big mess with that. All right, now the last one that I have in here is the same thing, only this one is the hibiscus stripes. So instead of having the cream, you've got a red color in between the colors. Now I know that when Creative Grandma had her get together for the washcloth, the soap savers drive that she did, somebody had actually crocheted a dress for somebody in one of these colors. That is time consuming in my opinion, but if you're really dedicated to, doing that, and you can always use this with this, and using the cream color in between, like the other colors, and the red in between as well. So I think these would go really good together. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section, because they're all the same colors after the cream. It's pink, cream, orange, cream, like a yellow, then cream, then green, then cream, and like a turquoise. Then cream, then a blue, then cream, then purple, violet, and then a cream. And there's the same, they're set up the same exact way. You can see it a little bit more, oops, this one here, in this one, I think, than you can in this one. But they're the same colors. You just have either cream or the red in between those other colors, which I thought was cool. Everybody thought it, I think people thought that they may have been different because they had a blue one that was, instead of the cream, it was like a navy blue. They had a whole bunch of different colors for that. Now, so I paid $25 for the box, and I got, this is normally like $5, I think. Let's see here. Let me go to Premier Yarns. Okay, Yarns. Premier Brands. I can't talk to that. Alright, anti-pilling, let's see, Luster, because that was the one that I got that I was not expecting since it's so dang new. Sweet rolls right now are actually $6, so $6. Cotton Sprout, okay, Little Bunny, that's the Solid and Maltese. I have the Bunny Brights, so I don't know if even those are up here anymore. And do not forget to come back later today to check out the new sales that are going on. Anything that's changed with the clearance. Now, I will have to say that I think on Wednesdays is when they restock their surprise boxes. So, it like noonish Eastern Standard Time is when they update the sales for the week. And they are still doing the extra 20% off on clearance items and bamboo all month long. No, anti-pilling all month long is 20% off. Let's see. Okay, so these ones are $5 a piece. So that's $10 there. That was 6. That's 16. I'm looking to see here if I can find the Cotton Sprout. Because this was like, I think, $10 a piece. They probably don't have it here anymore because they're selling out of it. So let's see. Premier Basic. There it is. Okay, so these are $9 a piece. So that's 18 and that was 16. So right there, you have your $25 worth plus the other items that were in the box as well. Yeah, this is Bunny Brights. I don't know if this is even still a thing. Let's see. Oh, let me just look it up this way. Look. Alright, Bunny Brights. Okay, Bunny Brights. $5 a piece, so that's another 10. Let's see. That was Raffia. R-A-F-F. There it is. Raffias were $7 a piece, so that's 14. Oop, I'm losing the luster. Yarn does not want to stay up here with me. Okay. This luster yarn just does not want to stay up here on me. That's alright. Let's see. And then I'll just do luster. These are normally $5.50 a piece, so $11 for the two of these. So it's well worth the money, especially if you love Premier Yarns and you're not, gung ho on getting certain types of yarns, because there was some in there that I was not expecting. I should have been expecting it because they are clearancing some of these out, not all of them, but some of them. Let's see. bag deals. I don't know if that's in a bag deal or not with the sweet rolls. Let's see. There isn't many items right now in the bag deals, but I was kind of hoping maybe I'd get some Spun Colors, the ones that they're clearancing out. But, you know, it's a gamble on what you're going to get, so. And they're sold out currently of the surprise boxes, which are always on the bag clearance, underneath the bag clearance, on the very last page, all the way at the bottom. So if you want to check it out before I release the sales later, after I'm done working, go ahead and check it out. I always put all the links to Premier Yarns, new, just click on it. I also just put one that goes straight to the home page, and there is one for the sales page. But you will still have to filter through to get to the bag deals and all that. So, let's see here. Wondering. I'm going here real quick to see. There's only two, right? There's not much right now for their clearance items that they have right now. So some of these are just random surprises that they have the colors that they always have. Because Luster Yarns is definitely not one of them that they have on clearance. They just got that yarn. I don't see them putting it on clearance. Alright, so let me know in the comment section if you've ever gotten one of Premier's surprise boxes. If you were surprised as much as I was about the olive oil being in there. Again, I think that they're branching out to other avenues, because this is the... Hold on a second. Let me see something. This is very weird. I mean, not weird, but, you know, interesting, I should say. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I was hoping, other than looking at my box, my shipping box. This is from their factory. They get it from Turkey, and they actually sell this. So if you see this in your store, you're actually supporting Premier Yarns. I've never seen it, but then again, I don't know if this is something that, and the information about, that could be in a better spot. I don't even think my glasses would help. The there is an expiration date way down here at the very bottom, but it's in black on top of really dark green. That's interesting. Well, if we try this stuff, I'll let you guys know how it was, or if I even noticed that it was being used. But my husband will probably think that's an odd thing. But it does have their address on the back of it, for Premier Yarns. So interesting. That was the biggest surprise from the entire box, to be honest. Was getting olive oil with my yarn. And it wasn't even in the actual, like, surprise box. It was outside with the rest of the order, the black yarn that I ordered. So even that was surprising to me, because I have seen on some channels where they're getting extra gifts, like surprise gifts with their orders, even if they just order yarn by itself. So, alright. Well, let me know what you guys thought of that in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the blanket that I'm working on. Again, the tutorial will hopefully be coming out next month. Depends on how fast I can get this part done. And then I'll start recording the tutorial for you. and have the pattern available for purchase on my merch site as well. I'm not going to make it that expensive, but it did take time to come up with this idea, and I'm not going to put it out there for free. Now, if you want to try to write down the instructions while you're watching the tutorial, that's fine. But I will also have it available on my merch site if you would rather have it written already down for you. I am trying to make sure that I'm wording everything correctly and the instructions are spot on. I might have somebody review it for me to see if they understand the steps. But that's gonna be it for this video. Again, come back later today and I will be showing you guys what Premier has currently on sale. And if they have any surprise boxes available at that time. Alright, well, I hope you guys, if you did enjoy my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content and haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.